Coming up tonight on Roughin'it Outdoors.
There's a nice piece of gold.
There's gold right under your nose, and this family knows how to find it. Welcome to Roughin'it Outdoors. Welcome to the Tushar Mountains. I'm Adam Eakle. You know, gold prices right now are higher than they've ever been, over $1,200 per ounce. Now, that might not be spawning the next California 1848 gold rush, but still, the Chenworth family enjoys getting out looking for that mother lode.
I'm looking for a certain hole that we were in a couple years ago.
This scene has likely played out on the Little Sevier River for over a decade. A family in search of gold. The anticipation of what might be found is as strong today as it was nearly 150 years ago.
Normally you'd want to pan around and sample, find an area, but the gold along this creek is fairly consistent, and I kind of know the area.
Alan likes to work with a small sluice box, something that has been in use for years. The idea is to set the box so that you get the perfect amount of water to pass over the small riffles. Gold is much heavier than dirt, even rock. And this technique allows Alan to sift through a great deal more material than he could ever work in just a gold pan.
And I'll shovel the dirt here, and the water will carry all the light stuff down and across the riffles. And out the end, the heavy stuff will either bounce around and drag under the carpet or get caught behind probably these first couple riffles. And then there it stays. And we're hoping the gold is one of the heavy things in here.
It's called placer gold, and there's hardly a canyon without a trace of it right here in Utah. The family is digging on a club claim owned by the Utah Gold Prospectors Club.
This entire area used to be something of an old alluvial fan, and there's gold on top of a clay layer, on both hills, in the creek, everywhere. And so the gold's on it, in it, and under it. We just need to get down to that clay layer and we'll start to get the colors. That gold gets in your blood, it's like gambling. It isn't the gold, it's the search and the find. Yeah. The chance you might find something good, it's exciting.
2 hours of digging and it's time to clean the sluice. Alan takes it apart and rinses the miner's moss, a material that traps heavy rocks, minerals, and hopefully some gold.
There's all the material that was in the carpets. It didn't look like much, but it's quite a bit.
The next step is panning. The heavier material should catch on these grooves on the gold pan and reveal some color.
And there's your first piece of gold to show.
Oh, yeah.
Nice little chunky piece. And here's the big stuff. And all through here are hundreds of small flakes of
kind of what we were seeing when we were
fine gold. This isn't a bad cleanup. This creek's known for pretty fine gold, and this is fairly coarse. No complaints here.
Alan's search for gold began nearly 25 years ago when he got his first pan. This gold digger has traveled the state in search of gold, and then he wrote a book about it.
The whole premise was, it's only in the book if I found gold there. I don't care what the rumors are or what the history or production record is. If I didn't find it, it didn't make it. Yeah, it's a great hobby. It gets me outside, gets me exercise and fresh air. It's something to do when I'm out camping.
And when he goes, he takes his family.
Is this something you could see yourself doing when you get older?
Yeah.
And teaching your kids?
Yep.
Think they'd enjoy it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, huh?
It's fun.
I find it and then he like bribes me into selling it.
Would you say your dad's addicted to gold?
Yeah.
Oh, we've done it in Alaska and California, Idaho, Arizona, and of course all over Utah.
A lot of vacations then. Gold.
Oh yeah, every summer.
It gives a chance for the kids to come up and play in the water, and sometimes we'll bring a BB gun and then go shoot tin cans and have a picnic lunch. And
early miners were notorious for the environmental damage caused and then left. Today, the gold clubs operate in old tailings, and they help reclaim areas that are mined out. Gold digging is just a hobby for Alan. He does it not to fill the bank, but to get rich on the time spent outdoors with his family.
Probably the best thing is just being out here in the outdoors. Coming to a place like this, trees and running water. It's just nice and peaceful. Just spend an afternoon and enjoy life.
Well, shovel by shovel, it's a labor-intensive hobby, isn't it, Alan?
It's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun.
I think your kids, your wife, all have a good time in the outdoors with you, though.
No, it's a great family activity. We all come out and get some sunshine and some exercise.
GoldPanningUtah.com to get the book.
Yep, Gold Panning Utah.
Good deal. Had a lot of fun. Learned a lot.
Well, thanks for having us.
Yeah. Hey, we've got a lot more coming up on Roughin'it Outdoors.
Yeah, old Jim Bridger probably came through this country.
I'm Adam Eakle, Roughin'it Outdoors. We'll see you next weekend. Good night.